Alright guys, so we're here up in Tahoe area. We're gonna be hiking we're going up to Horsetail Falls, but we're actually starting here at the Pyramid Creek Trailhead off of 50. So it's about a 1300 elevation gain within 2 miles, right? 2 miles? Because it's out and in. Yeah, so about 2 miles. So it's gonna be a hard one today. Here's my cuz. So I'm hoping that we can get this thing done within a couple hours. I think we can make it up there at least within the hour. But we'll see. That 1,300 feet elevation gain for this old man might be a little tough. Shit, we got like 50 feet. I'm already huffing and puffing. All right, so we're just 0.2 of a mile into the trailhead, and that's a cool little waterfall here. That's nice. Wow, it looks really refreshing. All right, Devin, let's go back home. All right, now the hard part is where's the trail? Usually they're like little markers, you know? Oh, there it is right there. Oh, here we go. Kind of narrow.
Man, I want to get one of those. Yeah, whenever I was in like Egypt and don't drink water unless it's out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're about just over a quarter mile in, I think. Let's see, one is pyramid, cascade, vista, quarter mile. Well, I'm not sure which way to go, so let's check out our old trails map. Yeah, so the trail is hard to find. I mean, some places look kind of obvious, but others not so obvious. So you gotta look for these little markers on these trees. Let me show you. By the way, I'm not sure if you can see the waterfall right there. That's our destination. But this is these are the markers you gotta look for. So far, they've been pretty good. We're half a mile. We're not even quarter mile in, maybe. This old man's tired. Water break. Ooh. Nice. See all around you. You kind of hear the cars in the background. That's Highway 50. Tahoe. Look at that. It looks like El Capitan, sort of. So if you're coming up here, keep your eye out for these hiking trail markers. Got a little off track, maybe 50 feet, 100 feet, but that could be the difference between surviving and dying. So make sure you guys download All Trails app to get you back on track. All right, so now we're looking for the actual trail. Looks like maybe over here. The All Trails map was kind of pushing us to the left. Oh yeah, there's a trail marker up there. There's a snake right there. It looks like just a garter snake, huh? But that's still pretty fatty though, dude. All right, so we've gone exactly 1 mile. It's taken us 32 minutes to get to this point. So we're halfway there. Let me flip the camera around. You can almost feel the mist of the waterfall. It's not really, but it's just right there. National Forest sign. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the camera. Water roaring. And there's a placard right there with some information. But anyways, yeah, 32 minutes, 1 mile, not bad for this old man. Keeping up with the young buck here.
Spent some time wandering too.
Mr. Nomad. Okay, no drones, no campfires. Permit required. a good point. So on all trails, it did say beyond this point, there's going to be not marked very well. I can see why. It's all rocky, burnt trees. Let me do a quick 360 pan here to those rocks up there. You can see some wildlife besides that snake. That was pretty cool. I've never seen a snake in my hiking out here before, ever. So that was a nice find. Thanks to Devin. So we're like 1.1 mile into the trail, and look at this water. It's a great place to come up and have a picnic. Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, some kid's diaper. That sucks. Or a few things to consider walking out here. Some safety stuff, some water pack. Devin's got a nice water pack. I just bought a camel pack at Big 5 Sporting Good for, I don't know, like 80 bucks. Good hiking shoes, hat, sunscreen, because as you can see around me, there's no shade. It's fully exposed. Alright, now where? Alright, we're just meandering in the woods here. Here we go. Alright. So, once again, this is why it's good to have, you know, not only a paper map, but I think the Alt Trail really pinpoints where you ought to be, so you don't get lost. So we're gonna pull up my Alt Trails map again. So once you guys pass that 1 mile mark with that placard, that billboard, go station, they stopped posting those hiking trail markers. So if you don't have Alt Trails, you gotta use your intuition or use Alt Trails, as everything kind of looks the same out here. It's hard to tell where the trails are, just like the sign mentioned. It's gonna be difficult to stay on the trail. All right, but I think we're heading the right direction. 1.3 miles. So this is interesting. At the trailhead, I mentioned that we're gonna be climbing 1,300 feet in elevation. So we've gone 1.3 miles, and guess how far we've gone in elevation? 357 feet in elevation. So looks like maybe the last half mile is going to be straight up rock. That's going to be fun. We're up here, and the trail's down there, so we're going to backtrack just a little bit, just down the trail. So close though, you can kind of see the waterfall from here. It's pretty massive. Dang. So we're 1.5 miles in. We gained just over 400 feet in elevation, but it looks like we're going to be hiking actually along this creek. Is that what you call it? This waterfall runoff. I think it's a creek, right? It's not, yeah. We're finally in the trees. We've got some shade now. That's nice for a minute. 1.57 miles into the hike. It's got the elevation change pretty quick. And first time sitting down for a quick break, catch my breath, and maybe eat something real quick here. So 1.57. Whew. What a great place to stop right here. We got less than half a mile to go. I'm gonna have a Cliff Bar. I haven't had one of these since I was, 20 years ago when I was, skiing competitively. think this is where all the professionals eat out here, Cliff Bars. Yuck. Oh, wow, look at the view behind me here. Devin here, he's like in heaven right now.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm gonna stay on path here. And there's Devin. Make it a little more challenging. He's a young buck. He's like a goat. Must be nice to be young again. Wow. Alright, sorry if it's a little windy. Made it up 793 feet elevation, according to all trails. And I'm glad I ate that Cliff Bar because I'm running out of energy. But let me show you guys the view. We're so close. I'm not sure if we can get to 1,300 feet elevation, but my goal is 1,000. Alright, so where I'm standing, it's 890 feet, and every 50 feet is a struggle for me because I'm not in shape. So our goal is to get up to at least 1,000 feet in elevation, and basically every step equals 1 feet in elevation. But wow, this camera does no justice for how amazing this view is. Got missed. It feels so good. So how far are we in elevation? 939. 939. I'm done. Can you go further up? Probably not. 939. How long did it take us to get here? I want to say about an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? Well worth it, guys. Well worth it. Oh my God. Alright guys, so we are pretty much back down to the bottom, and I gotta say it's one of the better hikes that I've been on. It's once you get past that start climbing, that's what gets really difficult. But I think up to the first mile and a quarter, I think anybody can really do it, kids and family. But this is pretty amazing. All trails app rated this trail as being hard, and it's hard once you get past that 1.5 mile mark. Up to that point, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not that challenging, I don't think, and I'm out of shape. 51, like this guy right here's a goat. A lot of spots along the way where the water's running down from the fall. You can stop and enjoy the little spring there and soak your feet, maybe even get in. So yeah, we're gonna head on up to South Lake Tahoe and explore that area a little bit today, and make our way up to North Tahoe. So this is gonna be a Fun little adventure here with my cousin.